an interesting little occurrence. And so I'm going to play. This is a 39-second video clip, and I'll dub the audio in so I make sure that you can hear it. But this is a voicemail that was left, you'll hear it at the very beginning, at 7:10 Central Time on Sunday night by John Bullock. And it's just very interesting. We'll take it apart. It's a complete total lie, and it's part of a larger strategy. But it's really kind of shocking. And so I'm going to play this, and then we'll put it into context. And so here we go.
New message. Message received on Sunday at 7:10 p.m.
Hi, this is John Bullock. I just needed to leave a message for, listen, one of your employees has approached my family members here while they were at their church and made them cry and harassed them a little bit. I'll let you figure out which one it was, but I just figured I needed to report that incident. All right, have a good day. You can call me back. You got it. All right.
Okay, so there's several things about that we'll probably go over in just a little bit, but it's a complete and total lie. John Bullock is absolutely lying. And I'm going to show you the video that proves that he's absolutely lying. I don't think he was there. So he is taking a manufactured story and he's calling, now the name that I bleeped out, I'm cooperating with Dallas and Andrea. We talked about this at length. And so Dallas now works for his father and mother and father. They have a business. He's had a long relationship, obviously with the mother and father, but with the business, they've worked for them different times through the years, but he's working for them now. And this is a Bullock calling on the phone and leaving a general voice message. Now, I bleeped out the name. Everybody down there is listening. They know the dynamics. So you think about this. You have John Bullock, who wasn't at the incident. We're going to show you the incident, okay? You have John Bullock, who either they decided to make up this lie together or people involved called him up and lied to him. But this is in less than 30 minutes, John Bullock is calling with a complete and total lie. A complete and total lie. And he's leaving a voicemail on a business line. And it's not somebody's like personal voicemail box. So this is anybody that would pick up, anybody in that business that would go through the voicemails. You know, people work different kind of retail establishments. You go through the voicemail first thing in the morning. Maybe you had a customer call and say, hey, I was interested. Can you please have somebody call me? You know, whatever. And so he's leaving a voicemail that anyone in the business that checks voicemails would hear. So it's not like a private conversation. And then I guess I'm taking it apart right now. Then he goes on to say what happened. And what he's saying happened did not happen. And the employee that he's talking, one of your employees, he's talking about Dallas. Dallas, let me say this clearly. First of all, nothing inappropriate or wrong happened at all, except that one of these people that he's trying to defend almost ran over on purpose Russell Watley. I'll show you the video of that, y'all. And so nobody in our party did anything. John Bullock is lying. John Bullock, 513-620-5754. If you have an ounce of testosterone, if you have an ounce of decency, you will call me, but you will have your daddy on the line who hasn't had either of those things, and you guys will apologize. Otherwise, you are a cult, and you know it. Oh gosh, folks, I just wanted to give you an update. I ain't good at just giving updates. This is so egregious. I mean, nobody. Here's the thing. We don't go into this unintelligent. We've talked to attorneys, we've talked to people, we've talked to the Lord, and we are prayed up. You ain't gonna hurt us and you ain't gonna touch us. That ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry, folks, I really wanted to. Okay, so I guess we'll just keep going. Tell you the story. There's a little bit of wind, hopefully it won't be too obnoxious. So we had an amazing weekend. At least 9 hours of brand new whistleblower testimony. Professionally recorded. The cameras were great. The lights were great. I mean, we've got to do a professional job on this project. And then the on the road stuff if you're going to tell the world about $21 million worth of property, I feel like you need to be able to show it to them. So yes, we were running behind on Sunday. We got everything done, but oh my goodness, there's still a lot of stuff to do. It looks like I'm going to be getting in the vehicle about 9 o'clock and getting home about 3 o'clock in the morning, which is what happened, and that's fine, but that's why we didn't have a live stream last night. So anyway, the very last stop of the day, I wanted to be the Brake Street house. Now, the Brake Street house is a absolutely gorgeous old Victorian style house, kind of up on a hill. And it was the first property that began the $21 million of non-gospel producing property. Now, 1 or 2 or 3 of those you could argue might have been used as a parsonage. I don't know who lives where or if anybody lives anywhere, but I know that's the first property that was bought. So I wanted to film this segment with Russell, and I'm just going to tell you a couple of things, because I'm going to play that segment in its entirety, not edited. We haven't fixed the sound, we haven't trimmed it or anything. This is just the file that was out of A-cam that was in the gimbal, and boom, and I'm just going to play that. But what you'll see as he and I are walking up to get the first shot at 1 minute and 44 seconds. For just a moment, you can see this white camera at the bottom right corner. I mean, just for like less than a half second, but it identifies that that car was there. Then by the time Russell and I are on, I think it's 2nd Street, because I wanted to walk around that little corner. This Camry comes blaring up and gets like within a few feet of Russell, intentionally blaring on the horn like we're gonna like pee our pants and run. Ain't gonna happen. And then Russell and I walk up to get the carriage house. And then as we're coming back, that same Camry comes by and gets really, really, really close again in a menacing kind of way, blaring the same horn. You'll hear the same horn, but if you watch, then you will see the rear end of the Camry in the shot, because we're shooting the house, not the other side of the street. But you'll see that Camry in the you'll see that Camry in the shot, and then we think it's a wrap. We think we're going home, and then on the way out, and all of this is just everything is a couple of blocks from whatever else you're talking about. It's a very small town. But we saw a small contingency of Church International people standing in, and you'll see the shot of that, standing in the parking lot of Church International, and I just happened to spot that renegade white Camry. And so we drove by, and I got out. I'll play you the clip. It's about 30 seconds, and I simply said, "Hey guys, that's a wrap. We gotta go." And you can see that up there on the screen. Okay, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
We get to go home. This is the victory walk, brother.
Yes, sir.
You basically stand in the middle of the road or in the middle of this lane.
Uh-huh.
And I'd say, this is 501c3. Yeah, if you could stand about, like right here.
You got it.
And then, I'm going to say my piece, and then you'll slowly turn that direction.
You probably want me to be closer.
Okay. And I can be a little closer too. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And we're already recording?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Here we go. In March of 2020, the IRS filed the $14,000 lien on the property, the house property in Blount County that belonged to Robin Bullock. By March of 2021, through their 501c3, they paid cash for this property. Pretty well known in the Warrior area as the Brake Street property. You pretty happy with it? And I'll take her from there, bro. And we'll just walk. And Russell, if you want to walk ahead of me, but this is a it's got historical significance, but it was purchased in the spring of 2021. Now in September of 2021, the house on Panoramic Circle would be purchased. Of course, no facilities had been leased or rented for the congregation, right, to accomplish the... Hey there, buddy. And so, they probably made a lot of improvements to this, Russell.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it looks like improvements have been made.
Oh, yeah.
And so, we'll go ahead and get this view. What do you think this property is probably worth now? Of course, they've put a lot of money in it, but what's it worth now?
Oh. Both houses together, what's been done in there?
Yeah. Okay.
They're $2 million plus.
Oh my goodness, really? And so what we're looking at right now, this is called what?
Carriage house.
Okay.
This is for special events.
Oh, we've got friends.
Yeah.
And so the carriage house, how would that be used, like for special events, for like catering
Special
and things?
events, catering events. They would have, in fact, the volunteers
Yeah.
were fed here one year for Christmas.
Okay.
And I understand now the bottom of this is now for catering events also.
Oh, okay.
It used to be the 11th hour was filmed in that basement.
Oh, really?
That's,
And is this where the big secret prophetic gathering happened?
in the carriage house.
In the carriage house.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're able to say now that there was something like, hey there. Love the license plate there, pal. So, is that a church member?
Probably.
A cult member?
Probably.
Well, they're protective. So we'll get down to the bottom of the hill. And
That's one too.
what's that?
That's one too.
What's one, too?
The dog.
Oh, he's a cult member too.
He's
Well,
just doing what he was told.
You're just doing what you're told, boy. Protect them cult leaders. We understand. That's pretty though. What they've done is that an Israel flag?
Yes, it's the Israel flag, and of course the American flag.
Yeah.
I pointed out to someone
Yeah.
that if this is displayed this way to the street,
Yeah.
they got the American flag on the wrong side.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, if they're looking from their house, the American flag is correct.
Yeah. Yeah. We've just finished droning the large properties, but Russell, we have documented $21 million in property.
Yes, plus.
So a lot more property bought after this place. But I'm just curious. Does that even honor what the Israeli flag stands for and what the American stands for?
No, it doesn't. I mean, you know, a church and a ministry is supposed to service the area and the hungry, the poor, the naked, widows, orphans, and none of that is being serviced. There are things that are done in the name of Church International that look good. Every year they give away Christmas presents. That's one day, and a whole year. And then they have other little drives here and there. But is there a steady ministry? The only thing that they have, quote unquote, that could be a ministry is that copper-topped house right there, which is supposed to be a home for women, abused women trying to get away. And I don't know if we should point that out. I don't know. But as far as I know, it's never been occupied, as far as I know.
Don't see any cars out there.
No.
Brother? And it's just my way of letting them know, boom, I see, you know, I know that you know that you know that I know the license plate number on that car, and I know what you did, and I got it on video, and it's all good, and you ain't gonna touch us, you know. And Well, I'm telling the story this way. So then
on our website, you can go and help the Eubanks get their life on solid ground. And if you'd like to be a support to Ohio for Freedom, ohioforfreedom.com, PayPal link, bank card link, Zelle link, and our P.O. Box is P.O. Box 344, Mason, Ohio, 45040. Folks, we really appreciate your prayers. We have a very busy several days ahead of us, and we'll be reporting on that soon. So until next time, God bless you. God bless your family. God bless the state of Ohio, the United States of America. And we send our greetings and blessing to our friends around the world. Good night, folks.